Okay, here's gonna be my first official vlog on my latest short, which is Until My Ex Do Us Apart. That was written by Fabian. The whole concept was his. Now, originally, it's just one short 15-minute film. Originally, Fabian came up with a storyline that would encompass 8 episodes of between 5 and 10 minutes per episode. And I told him, look, I'm not going down that spider's web road again because that was, those were between maybe 12 and 16 minutes long, and there was 16 episodes. That literally took a toll on me. So I learned something from that spider's web of things that I want to do. And the thing is, in every production that we actually accomplish, I learned something from it. I learned what I'm not doing again. um, I didn't come a long ways from when I did my. Well, obviously, I started in Idaho doing the kids production. So then I did one with a congregation over here, put it actually into a film. But it's been a learning and growing process. So with this, going back to this one, I don't want to keep these too long, maybe 5 minutes, and maybe I'll try to do three of them, but so I can talk about it. This actually started with 8 episodes, and Fabian said, well, we'll do it between 5 and 10 minutes per episode using the same cast and maybe introducing new members as we go along. So okay, that sounds promising because it's going to be shorter time, less time to film, and my thinking was I'm gonna try to get the editing process done quickly, where it's not all just a one lump sum of sitting down. I want to get it done as we get through the episode. So we had set up a schedule, film every 2 weeks per episode, and then taking a week or two off, and then film the next one. So that way I can cut in between the next uh, the next series. Well, with trying to find the personnel, it's always a challenge. We already had at least one commitment, which was Diana Mariscal. She's the one who actually offered to the location, her home. So she wanted to be in it, so I mean, she contributed by doing that, but she's going to be one of the main characters. So me and Fabian agreed to that. So okay, look, we need that. Diana's worked with us before, so that was a given. Okay, so I appreciate that. But the rest of the cast seemed like it was an on and off type of deal where we finally get a hold of somebody, they commit to it, and then as we're setting dates, they respond, "I can't do it on this date," and we're talking about weeks in advance. So that would really make at least made us frown. It's like, you got plenty of time to do this stuff to go around our schedule, but I'm trying to work with everybody's schedule, and it's impossible. Literally, we can't afford anybody. We're working on no budget, so obviously, can I commit anybody to doing things that they're not getting paid for the day or 2 days or whatever? No, I can't commit to that. So it's on their own thing if they want to be on camera or not. So that was a challenge itself. So I told Fabian, when it's nice that I told Fabian we would agree that okay, let's just eliminate that episode, which made me feel better because then it went down to from 8 to 7 and then to 6. And so, okay, it's getting better for me because I was kind of like, I don't want to do this series again. I mean, but Fabian's like, yeah, we can do them shorter. I'll help you out, and he did for the most part. He was helping me out to begin with on everything. So he was doing all the contacting, uh, talent acquisition. So he was the one making the contacts. Then he passed them on to me, and then um, so it got down to the point where we were getting frustrated, and then it literally got down to I said like, for me this comedies is I'm trying to wing away from it. Fabian likes doing the comedies, and he actually is giving me, he wants to do a sci-fi, which is kind of like it's more out of our budget, horror things. not much into horror, but the sci-fi, does interest me. But that seems like you need special effects, so the logistics of that is makes it hard. So seeing that we're kind of limited to what we can shoot because of logistics, we agreed, oh, let's do this comedy again. Okay, obviously that's got to start with Fabian, so I'm trying to reach out to his followers. I only got maybe one. Oh, maybe I don't have any. I know my wife doesn't follow me, so she follows some other people on YouTube. I know. So, yeah, she's like, you don't need to listen to or hear any of my see my stuff. No, why do I need to see your stuff? I see you every day. That's her answer. I don't think she wants to know what I film. Uh, I'm pretty sure that's the problem. She doesn't want to see what I'm filming. But anyways, it got down to the pilot. Okay. Uh, we changed so many times the scripts, and I told Fabian, look, let's just shoot it to I think 2 or 3. But I wanted to end it differently. I wanted to end it with a tragic note on there. And I like him to shocking people into something else. I like taking on my films. I like taking on a roller coaster, right? That's the way I like seeing different emotions. But Fabian's like, well, we can't just end it on this. We need some substance just to stop it right here. So I gave him a pitch where I said, look, let's just end it. Let's try this. This would end the series in 2 episodes. We started with 8, not because of logistics or personnel or whatever the case is. Then I thought, man, let's just end it with these 2. And Fabian tried to rewrite the script, I think 3 different times, and it's like, this isn't working. I can't see it in my head. So let me try rewriting the stuff. Of course, this went on for weeks. After Fabian got sick, and the thing is, when we started filming, we shot the first episode, halfway, and then Fabian got sick, and then my daughter hurt her back, and she literally broke her back. So that laid her out for 6 weeks easily. So that between Fabian getting sick and my daughter getting injured, that postponed the production. I want to say at least a month. We had already shot 2 takes on 2 different days, and I needed to get a third day in there so I could finish that episode 1, which is the pilot. I wanted to do the second one, which would end it. I sent the storyline to Fabian. I told him, you need to rewrite this on the program we have. And that's where it kind of ended. I think by that time, where I had pretty much finished the first episode minus Fabian's part, which is the 3rd day of filming. It was pretty much done. So, well, I think it's dragging on too long. I'll get back with a different episode on this one. So